So it is about an hour until Easter. It's almost midnight. We're sitting on the couch and we hear the very first chirping and the very first clip.
Look at that bipping.
We did not plan for it to hatch on Easter.
Yeah, this was not planned at all.
We don't think that far ahead.
We're not that cool.
Oh, there's a big old one right there.
Oh, look at it. They hear each other and they're like, come on, buddy. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, the kids are going to be so stoked.
Oh my gosh, they're going to be so excited.
Have to go find your Easter baskets.
Wait a second. Okay.
I choose this one. I choose this one.
Okay.
I choose this one. I choose this one and I name him Jelly Bean.
It's hatching right now.
Oh.
You got it.
There's
I'm waiting for him to come out all night.
Dada, I named that one. Dada, that one. My white
this one just pipped. That one just pipped. I saw it.
Yeah.
So mine is one of the white ones with the stripes on his back, and I named
good,
him
the big
Jelly
one.
Bean. I named him Jelly Bean.
Is getting hatched.
Wait, I don't see the monster.
Oh, the big old egg over here.
This
Brown
one,
one?
guys, this one is mine, and I'm naming it.
Oh my gosh, that one is big. Dad, that one is a big guy. Brixton's
I think
is
it's
huge.
the first one that came out.
Yeah, that one's the fluffiest one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking, we should name it acre or something.
No, let's name him the Easter chip. Let's name him the Easter chip.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 hatched. That's awesome.
Good morning, babies.
I think I know what the surprise is.
This is a surprise.
Not bad, and they're all looking pretty good.
Inside. I see someone's Easter basket.
I know someday we could finally be. I know someday we could finally be. I know someday we could finally be.
So we got this first round of chickens that hatched. We got 14 in the brooder right now. And you can see they're all different colors. It's kind of the exciting thing is this is a barnyard mix. Here, let me turn the heat light back on for them. There you go. Back on. The heat's back on. And if you're wondering what all the fuzz is on that Brincia that makes it so hard to focus, there we go. I'll focus on that. That's the down, the little fuzz from the chickens when they dry out and hatch, and it kind of gets blown everywhere. So we'll have to blow that out in between hatchings. But we've got another wave of chicks that are hatching in here. The humidity's also way up because when they hatch, it lets out all their goo and stuff. So anyway, once this wave, probably before we go to bed tonight, we'll move all these guys to the brooder under that heat lamp. We'll let this run for another 24 hours. We've got 50 chicks potentially that can hatch from those 56 eggs. Probably very unlikely we'll get all those. But you can see they all kind of like scramble around there, like a little scrum. And so anyway, baby chicks don't need any food for the first 48 hours because they still have that nutrients from the yolk. We did introduce them to water. They're starting to get used to the water. And maybe you're asking, why are we hatching out all these eggs? This is our meat bird project, and it's to replace our older egg layers. And so these are all backyard birds. This is kind of a like grow your own meat birds project. We know that it's people are having problems getting their own meat birds, or people are having problems ordering the Cornish crosses. We've never raised meat birds before. We know these birds won't win any weight gain competitions. They're not going to be the heaviest. They're probably not even going to be the most efficient, but they get to be grown on our farm from beginning to end. And you know, as things in society are happening, it's harder to get things, and we feel like chickens are the new teepee. Everybody's trying to raise their own meat, which is a good thing. It's hard for some people to get the meat birds that they usually would order because everybody's thinking about how to grow their own food, which we totally appreciate. We are hatching them, growing them, and butchering them all on our own property. The only outsourcing we will do is for the feed. We don't know how to grow that much feed. So this is gonna be a new project for us. I have butchered chickens before. We have butchered chickens before, but never on this volume. So the funny thing is the kids are all naming them cute little names, and they know our rule is if they're food, they get named a food name or no name at all. So this is gonna be fun. So follow us along. There's a gazillion videos on how to raise Cornish crosses, but not a lot of information out there on how to raise your own backyard bird from your own flock. And so we are trying that out. We're trying to accomplish that in the most sustainable local way as possible. This is cool because we already have a lot of the resources. We have the Brincia, we have the brooder, we have the waters and stuff like that. You know, we're saving hundreds of dollars just by not ordering chicks, by taking what we have in our own flock and hatching it out. We tried to get some of our heavier breeds. We do have Australorps, and so you see a lot of brown eggs. And our main man, Hey, is Moran. And so we tried to pick some of the heavier birds. The roosters we will butcher, and the hens we will keep to replace some of our older layers. And so we also picked some chicken eggs because we wanted the more colorful greens and dark greens and moss colors and stuff like that. So that was our strategy, and we're gonna see if it works. So follow us along, check it out. There's gonna be a few videos, every month or so with an update of how we're doing raising our own meat. So bye-bye, baby chicks.